The YouTube landscape in 2025 is going to be more intense than ever, and not all faceless niches will bring you the success you're hoping for. But don't worry, we're here to help you make the right YouTube choices. In this video, we'll go over 6 faceless YouTube niches to avoid, covering the challenges in them. I hope you watch this video to the end because these niches are really popular, are on a high rise right now, and attract a large audience, especially number 5, which you might already be aspiring to dive into. Number 1, Travel Niche. The travel niche is exciting, but there's a major problem that makes it nearly impossible to stand out as a faceless niche. Can you guess what it is? Imagine trying to create content about the top 5 countries with the best food, or more specifically, the best budget-friendly destinations for solo travelers, but you can't find the right footage on the internet to convey your message, or imagine scrolling through YouTube and finding tons of similar videos to yours with the same stock footages used. It is really hard to be unique in this niche, and attracting large audiences and engagements for this type of content requires personalized experiences and real images of travel destinations, and this can be hard for those who are just getting started on YouTube with little or no funds to invest. To stand out, create travel guides or destination-specific tips and find a unique way to create your stories. Number 2, Kids Content. We won't lie, kids' videos are great and easy to create on YouTube using animations or images, without ever showing your face, as kids are generally drawn to these. Videos in this category gather tons of views as well. So what could be the problem with this niche? Unfortunately for kids' channels, they make a small amount, around $1 to $3 or less per thousand views, due to strict advertising regulations on children's content. If you didn't know, YouTube enforces COPPA rules, which simply means that YouTube restricts the collection of data such as cookies, tracking, and analytics on these channels to ensure privacy protection, and therefore disables personalized ads and comments, thereby reducing engagement and potential revenue. This simply means that advertisers cannot put targeted ads on these videos, and so you'll make little to no money. We would not recommend this niche, but if, after watching this, you're still saying, "Hey, I'm passionate about creating content for children and don't care how much is coming in," then shoot. Or alternatively, you can focus on educational videos for older kids or teens. By making the content more informative, you can attract higher-paying advertisers and reduce the impact of restrictions. Number 3, Music/lyric videos. This is the niche to avoid at all costs, but I believe that is obvious already. If it isn't, I'll explain. If you put out music videos or song lyric videos on YouTube that you do not own the right to, your channel might not get monetized. And even if they do, sometimes the cash might be going to the original owners if they put a copyright claim on them. Also, CPMs tend to be low even if they are your original songs and lyrics, as most advertisers aren't targeting this type of content. Instead, consider making content like music reviews, artist breakdowns, or original music analysis and commentary, and you'll attract engaged audiences and higher CPMs. Number 4. Compilation videos. This is a niche in which you just download a couple of videos somewhere, compile them together, and re-upload them on YouTube. Now, this niche is a quick way to gain thousands to millions of views as they are mostly viral content, but they often do not follow YouTube fair use guidelines. Channels relying on third-party content are often demonetized or receive copyright strikes, and sometimes these videos can get copyright claims by the original owners of the videos, and the money these videos make can go to them. Plus, the CPM for this niche is generally low, around $2 to $5, due to limited advertiser interest. But if you want to make this kind of video, ensure your videos differ in nature from the original by adding significant commentary, analysis, and original voiceovers. Number 5, AI-generated content. AI-generated content is on the rise, but not without its challenges. The AI-generated videos with robotic voices and images can appear low effort to viewers, leading to lower engagement and retention. Also, using AI to mimic real-life people and copy people's voices without permission can come off as unethical and may lead to legal issues, and your videos might not get monetized as well. To succeed with AI, use it as a tool for research or scriptwriting, or getting video clips rather than the whole video. Opt for a real human voice for your voiceovers instead of the overly robotic AI voice, by using apps like 11 Labs or TTS Maker. Adding a personal touch, such as unique commentary or manual editing, will improve viewer retention and make your content feel more engaging. Number 6. ASMR content. ASMR content has grown in popularity, but the competition is fierce, and monetization can be tricky. The niche has become crowded and some of the videos are reused content. Many advertisers shy away from ASMR due to concerns about brand alignment, which keep CPMs relatively low, typically between $1 and $3. If you're just starting on YouTube and you're looking forward to making money fast as a faceless channel, then this niche isn't for you. In conclusion, while each of these niches can still succeed, they require creativity and unique approaches to stand out. Now we're done with niches to avoid. Are you ready to find out the best beginner-friendly niches? Make sure to click the link in my description box to watch the video where I revealed the best niches to kickstart your success on YouTube in 2025. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and tell us which niche you're currently struggling with or add to the list of niches to avoid in the comments. See you in the next video.